Hello, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect. This is the reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising for August 2023, or really for whenever you come across this reading. It's an impromptu reading. My channel shut down about a year and a half ago, or went to sleep for a little bit, and for whatever reason I feel motivated to do some readings today. So Taurus, you're up next following the Aries reading. There is children all over this. There is a feeling of returning to home. Even though I don't have the home card, that's the strongest vibe I get from this reading. There's like old ground that's to be revisited. There may even be like an old argument cropping up here, but there is like a drive to sort of go back to something that might be a very Venus retrograde. You know, obviously 22nd July, that says in it in Leo. For you Taurus, you might want to look at where that's happening in your chart. I do have the 9th house coming through for you, which is about long-term travel, sort of long distance travel. So it's not your day-to-day commute, it's, you know, foreign people, foreign countries. It can speak to spirituality, religion, higher education. I'm just feeling that it might be something that happens out the blue here as well, because we have got some sort of Uranus here. There is somebody that feels that they want to break free, they want to cut something out, but it does involve something to do with children. Now, that might well be that you're going back to your childhood, you know, childhood home, or it's a place abroad where you felt really comfortable, you had a lot of friends. There is like this drive back to somewhere that brings you joy, that has a lot of comfort, you know. It may cause some sort of dispute, because I sort of feel it is happening out the blue. It might seem out of the blue for some people, but for whoever I'm reading for, I think this is something that's been bubbling for a while. I'm sort of feeling that there has been a very slow period in someone's life, maybe feeling kind of like nothing's happening, nothing's changing, maybe a bit low, maybe a bit depressed. And I think there's news coming through here that someone has an opportunity to go somewhere else. There is definitely news coming through here, and there's just a feeling of going home in some way. Now, voodoo in blue is a wee bit unusual. I didn't really expect to see that after I put this out. This is my back off card. In fact, I'm going to read you a wee bit of that. Hang on a second. Remember which deck it is, but this is a card where, you know, basically that somebody is kind of overstepping some sort of boundary, and they're not really taking the hint, you know. So you might have sort of tried to be polite. Hang on a wee minute. Voodoo, it's the wrong one, of course it's the wrong one. Page 97, it is number 22. Yeah. So you need someone or something to back right off and give you space. You're not liking them, you're not welcoming them, and you need to be very clear and straight about that, despite all your desires to be a loving and lovely person. Detached from whatever it is that giving you so much grief, asking whatever and whoever it is that's irritating you, draining you, or pushing your buttons to leave you be for a moment. Be respectful and kind, yet cool at first, but if good intentions are mistaken for a new invitation, be very clear and say away. Stop being so nice that you send very mixed messages, because it's banishing time. Now, we have got 2 pages which can speak of some sort of disquiet. There may even be some sort of gossip. I just sort of feel there's like messages coming through here, you know. Some of them you might be keeping to yourself. You might not even be completely in the picture as to what's going on. I don't want to make this a deep reading, Taurus, because I don't think it is, and it may even relate to specifically just the month of August, where you want to have some rest and relaxation. You might be inclined to go for, I sort of see the World card in reverse here. Can't speak of unfinished business, but it may be that you have to sort of stay closer to home than maybe you would like. But I am feeling there is some sort of departure here from a period of downtime, or indeed It's somewhere that's going to uplift you in some way, uplift your spirits, make you feel more positive. Surround yourself with people that you want to be surrounded with, you know. Just take a little bit more on it. There is a King of Wands here. Now, this can be you, obviously, but it uses a masculine energy, usually a fire sign. And he has the home card, so this can be somebody you share living space with. It can be a father, you know, a brother. It's someone very close to home. And the house card can sometimes relate to someone you work with. You know, it's more sort of like the branch office. So he could be a manager or a supervisor or someone like that in your life. And there is communication coming through from him, but this could very well be a friend, you know, from the past. 7 Swords, crikey, King of Wands. Yeah, I mean, very similar to the Aries reading. There is some sort of deception that's coming to light here. Aries had guilt and a confession that was likely to come through. So there's been something done in the dark here with the 7 of Swords, something treacherous. And there is news about that. There may be whisperings and gossip. It may have been something that's happened in the past, or it is relative to children. That's what's coming to light here with the Page of Swords. And this is what may create some sort of argument. So we have the Emperor and the Strength card in reverse. So that is the father, but it also speaks of, you know, control, order, confidence, driving something through. And yet with the Strength card in reverse here, this could be about a masculine energy who's maybe not in the peak of health just now. Got my 4 of Swords over here. So this may be someone who's not in brilliant health. That may be something that's being kept from you, or they're just been keeping it to themselves. It may just be, you know, a physical thing. This is somebody who wants to feel that they can do everything that they used to, you know. They want to be seen as strong and capable. King of Cups and the Page of Wands. There's somebody who, there is some message coming through here. I do think it's relatively good news. I think it is just funneling you to a place where it brings you some sort of comfort, but it has a lot of memories attached to it. There's the Chariot, so there is some sort of journey here towards your happiness, towards the 10 of Cups. So you may just be visiting family, or you may just be going somewhere, you know, with either people, or to see someone that just makes you feel happy. Yeah, makes you feel content. Some of you may even be going to a wedding, but it's coming from a place of there is some sort of disquiet here, you know. It's not feeling particularly great at the minute. And as I say, there may well be someone here for you, Taurus, that maybe has been a little bit poorly, or is a little bit poorly. Yeah, definitely Thanatos. Thanatos is kind of like, you know, facing down death sometimes, but it is feeding old age and dying. And there's the father. So there's something to do with the father here. Now, the father is in reverse. Now, that can just speak of somebody's health, but it can also speak of somebody whose father is no longer around, you know, literally an absent father. This is a father who could have had some issues in the past, and this may be someone you're actually even trying to get in contact with. There is a thing about remembrance here. Now, I did also hear, and I don't know if I said this already, Our House from Madness, so there might be something to do with property, but I'm feeling it's like remembrance. It's like a lot of nostalgic memories coming through about the past, but there is something in the past, maybe when you were a child or involving children, where there is some sort of treachery or betrayal that's either been done. I don't know why I'm thinking the mother, because in the 7 of Swords in my Mythic Tarot deck, this is Orestes, and he's going through the time to basically murder his mother. That is what he has been told to do by Christ. Isn't it Apollo that tells him to do it? I'm pretty sure it is, you know. I'm pretty sure it is. So he's kind of damned if he does and damned if he doesn't. But there's been something done here. There's something done here. I can't say specifically what it is, but there is something to do with your father here, and there's a loss, or there's been a loss in terms of a connection with a father. or, you know, literally somebody's father may be, you know, sick or, you know, failing in some way, and they're having to go home. And with it being our house, it's maybe somebody where you might have to move in with them for a while, because somebody is genuinely concerned about somebody else's health here. There is an issue with health here, and it's all about funneling back home. I feel I'm repeating myself now, so let me just take you some advice for that, Taurus. 10 minutes. I'm trying to keep them all to 10 minutes if I can. Advice for Taurus for this reading, please. King of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Cups came up in the exact same position for the Aries reading, and they had the King of Pentacles in reverse. So, the King of Pentacles. Oh gosh, Six of Cups. So, I've got two Six of Cups here. And the Star, you've got two stars. I think someone is hoping to have an honest conversation. They're trying to have some sort of breakthrough or receive some sort of communication here from the past. The Taurus I could be reading for is the King of Pentacles, or that is, you know, someone that you're hoping to connect with. And now the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. There is basically going to be something that comes out about in August that's going to either make you revisit something from the past, or you are literally driven to achieve some sort of emotional security and contentedness with an issue or a person from your past, Aries. Okay, not Aries, Taurus. That's your reading. Please do drop a comment. Let me know if you get a notification, because obviously the channel's been dormant for a very long time, and I'm not sure if any notifications will go out, so I'd really like to know that, and it does help the videos circulate. And if you find it useful, hit the like button as well, and subscribe if you haven't. Good luck with the month of August, Taurus. Bye bye.